warned about the day that the foul reproach of ingratitude would be hurled at us? Well, that moment came, and Frederick Douglass's message is, don't tear this statue down, Pete.
Instead, look at it and remember how far we've come. You know, this is not destruction for destruction's sake. This is destruction of our country, the deconstruction of our country. Topple Trump, topple America. You know, it started with sovereignty and, you know, supporting illegality, sanctuary cities. Now it's autonomous zones. Of course, it goes to our history. This is not just about slavery. This is about the founding of our nation. The left wants to point to 1619 as the real founding of America, not 1776 as we go into Independence Day. The president predicted it years ago. It'll be Washington. It'll be Jefferson. That's precisely where they're going, because these are cultural Marxists who hate America. They have a very intentional approach to try to tear it down, erase it, and replace it with an old, terrible model of collectivism. Call it communism, call it what you want. That is what they want. And part of it is creating chaos and lawlessness. And a lot of this started, again, trying to find justice for George Floyd has nothing to do with taking over a police precinct, which happened in Minneapolis when the mayor and the leadership there abandoned that. Well, now they've voted in Minneapolis unanimously, 12-0, to defund the Minneapolis Police Department. That's the city council. Now, they can't do it alone. They have to take it to the people. The mayor gets a say. Graduate student Mayor Jacob Fry had this to say about the unanimous vote to dismantle the Minneapolis Police Department.
That decision was made without community engagement. It ignored the resolution that we all just voted on to reach out to communities throughout our city. And I do not believe that it upholds accountability. In fact, I think it's a massive blow to accountability.
One little nugget on this, guys. 3 of the city council members have now hired private security for themselves because they say they have been threatened. They won't accept Minneapolis Police Department resources. And by the way, a spokesperson for the Minneapolis Police Department told our Fox affiliate there the department does not have any recent police reports of threats against city council members, although it could have been filed confidentially. Probably some cranks on Twitter. They say they need security. Turns out people with guns, pretty important if you feel like you're under threat. Jed?
Yeah, you know, and I think that's absolutely true. And I just want to, but before you made a point that was interesting to me, because you said it's not destruction for destruction's sake. And I think your point is valid about some of what we're seeing, right? You're seeing dismantle the police. You're seeing people who fundamentally loathe America and just want to tear it down. That is one segment of what's happening. Then you have a legitimate group of people who want to have a conversation about racial injustice and are angry that their conversation has been overtaken by those who want to dismantle the country. And then I believe you have a third set of people that just join in on the commotion and just destroy. And oftentimes when you send people out and interview those people and ask them why they are destroying what they're destroying, they cannot articulate that to you because they are just part of tearing down. So I think that's important to note for me, that this could have been a really important, critical conversation about racial injustice over the unjust death of George Floyd. And there are so many people who now feel that their voices aren't being heard in that conversation because, unfortunately, the news cycle has been taken over because it has to be by the violence, by the mob, by the violent tear down of these monuments.
And if you're